Now, what a lot of people don't know is that the base that transfers the heat from the MOSFET to the heatsink, it is actually like a connection. So if you don't separate the heatsink in half, it will act like one MOSFET. So it's really important to know that you have to separate them. I tied them together with one piece of plastic Lexan, and they are essentially bonded and screwed to, well, no, actually they're just glued, really. They're glued to the Lexan, so that keeps them electrically separated right there. Now, if you look inside here, you got your trigger, the same kind that you use on your drill motor, right? And it's just sitting inside of a clip that I made, slips right in there, and then this ball bearing pedal essentially just acts upon it like that there. There's the reverse switch right here, which I don't know if you can see that. It forward and then reverse, but I have no linkage currently that goes from it to the back. So you can kind of see, I love my daughter very much. I spared no expense. Right here you can see the Heim joints that hold the left and the right side together. You can adjust your toe in at Midas if you want, or you can just do it at home. The top one right here goes to the steering link, which comes through. You can see right there, right? It goes into the steering column, which currently I have actually tied with a with a hose clamp to the link bars that used to go to the pedal assembly. And right now they're just holding up the steering column. Steering column goes through the center here, and got some pieces of rubber. Now you might notice this right here, I had a clearance so that the bigger tires would fit inside. And here you go. The bigger wheels fit inside, they have clearance. You could rotate and turn and so on and so forth. We have kind of a courtyard situation at our house, so I wanted her to have a better turning radius so she could actually turn around. Now, being a pedal car, you're going to see also that it has a short body that sits high off the ground. They did that so that they could, first of all, pedal, but secondly, look like it has the correct proportions. I made a floor that connects right here, and we're going to make a border piece that essentially covers that up. So it's going to have a longer looking body, but it's not a pedal car anymore. And right here you have a better view of the circuit breakers, right? Safety first, remember, and immediately after the power source. And this whole thing is going to be completely enclosed. And for your benefit, I'm going to take the rear axle housing and show you essentially the way this fits in here. So that's essentially the way that looks when it's all in place, if that makes sense. And it makes for a really clean, really nice setup, and it's really impressive, except for the cables which currently run this way. But now I could put it under a housing, I could run it along the outside and then run it down in there, whatever the case might be. Now you also see how to clearance this. It used to run pretty much from here to there, so I had to clearance that out completely and put this rubber thing on there. Originally I had the idea to pull the fender outward, but that just didn't look right, so I reattached that for right now. And here you can see it's called the Pretty in Pink, what I call the Tavi Racer after my daughter. And if you want a tip from me, chances are your kid is going to like whichever vehicle you end up picking for them. And you can see here's a red line right here. Now, if you can, before you do all this work on it, go ahead and cut that open and essentially lift that up so you make like a dash type of thing, and also create more clearance for their legs to go. That's very helpful. You don't want them hitting their knees on there, and they'll be able to enjoy it when they're like 6 or 7 instead of 3 to 5, right? And also with the benefit of having a head start, you can implement your own ideas. You don't have to do so much research and development like I did.